Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's now officially 11 o'clock at night. Believe it or not, guys, I'm officially now ready to go to bed. Honestly, but I just want to come on and share that I did 5 whole nights, guys. Everything seemed really well. Honestly, I'll double check it in the morning, but I already have 5 whole nights planned in South Carolina, guys, for this coming up extravaganza here this fall, and I'm so happy and excited for it. If you guys clearly can't tell, this is gonna be so legendary, guys. Oh my god, I am so happy and excited and wound and elated for it. Hey everyone, your girl is here. It's now officially 8 o'clock. I definitely, took me a while to fall asleep last night just because of all my screen time, and I was so happy and excited, honestly, as you guys just saw. So, obviously, I was very happy and excited, but now I'm officially up. I slept in a good 30 minutes. I did wake up at 7:30, but I decided that I would take it easy until 8, start practicing, everything for this fall, right? And possibly a half marathon, right? So, anyhow, guys, I did want to come on and also share about the location one, and this also adds into the purpose. So obviously, like I said, with like, where's her sister on all of this? Why don't we ever hear a best trip to Florida with my sister? Don't forget as well about the sister and stuff. So obviously, like, how do you go from the happy, joyful, right, to her sister appearing to be more, like, not as happy when she's around, right? So obviously that also goes off what I'll say later in the video, but obviously, she has a hard time, like, feeling love and accepting love, maybe from her main people in her family. So now that the root obviously is kind of torn at the most major part, right, that tampers down, and all these other areas of her life are affected by not being able to feel love, or kind of showing all of that love, right? So honestly, as well, you saw that too with, right, and this is also coming up, but the person that I texted with, well, it's really not going to bother me. So honestly, that goes off yesterday with, yes, while that is one way of looking at it, there's also another good way to look at it as well. It's the appropriate hard love, tough love. If you want to cry yourself to sleep at night, put on a show and not state your true feelings, that you probably cry yourself to sleep at night. It's probably why you're scared, right, to not even take any videos of waking up right away in the morning, right, kind of like me, right? So because of that, you know, it's like, so be it, right? Maybe you'll think next time, right, before you act the way that you have. So honestly, as well, that also, her seeing that in me lightened up that end, right? And then she's like, I actually can be happy elsewhere and still be happy around the main root being broken, right? And we saw that with her New Year's Eve posts, right, where she was super happy and thrilled to be around her sister. Her sister's persona didn't appear to be like that. Obviously, we also saw that with a couple of her basketball games, right? She was super happy and excited. She was hugging her sister, and her sister's just like, like, you can just tell she's not about it, right? So that is also something crazy that I realized with, what's the purpose of meeting the location one, and what was my purpose in her life as well. Anyhow, let's get to the rest of the video, and then let's get to the rest of today's films, right, and stuff like that. Where was her sister in Cancun, right, and all of that stuff. So I do also believe that part of my purpose, right, because I never really shared, well, what is my purpose in her life? Well, that is also, like, for example, she might have a hard time accepting any kind of praise, right? That into the everything that's on her page. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so beautiful, right? So that kind of stuff, it's kind of harder for her to actually feel it, or feel it and then get to know how to show it eventually, right? So, you know, it doesn't come across, it actually is very, like, hostile, right? So then, obviously, me doing my part, um, resulted in the reason. So there's two parts of the reason, right? I found a reason to show a side of me you didn't know, right? So yes, obviously the reason then is also that, um, like, if you also knew, right, that I didn't really have that connection with my sister, right? Um, Certain things and instances can make it harder. And maybe sometimes I fail to see that obviously a lot of people, um, even with, dating apps being top of the line now, there are still people that um, or I'm sorry, that have found their best friend, right? At work, at school, at different running clubs, right? You guys remember that list? So I do also believe that I was able then to leave a mark on her life with then it going from, that sucks, thanks though. It's like, yep, this is my boundary. I don't know you. I have a hard time, really feeling, right, that sense of people actually, um, kind of like they have a hard time taking love, um, and different kinds of love too, right? So obviously, coworker love, um, all sorts of different kinds of loves that's raw, right? So she has a hard time with that, and then she's able to go from, that sucks, thanks though, right? I'm sorry it didn't work out, thanks though, to a sincere. Yeah, so I honestly think that that could also have been part of the reason for, you know, me meeting her and the purpose that I served in her life. Um, and yeah, obviously, me also, you know, um, knowing who is and isn't, um, you know, worth my time, so to say, like the healthcare operator and stuff. So noticing who isn't worth my time also helped me with, um, like once she saw that I was able to realize that. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, or maybe, her and that other girl talked, right? Hey, do you want to take my shift? So it actually doesn't bother me, right? That the boss said, right? So her maybe seeing that in me, right, was able, whenever I kind of nudged it along, right, her seeing it in me, and then me nudging it along with, hey, like, why don't I, try, right? Can I at least see who she is and see her work and then ask her, right? So I kind of thought that was really, really cool. And then me also not taking any of that personally. And guys, it was just amazing, honestly, of a realization last night. So anyhow, guys, I'm officially going to go ahead and wake up. Um, I'm sorry, get up now and go have breakfast. So, thanks for watching. Nice little 5-minute video this morning. Talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl List here. So it's now officially 11 o'clock. I'm very happy and excited to go ahead and get my picnic with you guys here in about 20 minutes. I did want to come on quickly and share that last night actually, yesterday after my video, I decided to, after I uploaded this video, I actually decided to watch a 48 minutes, or 48 hours, there we go. So obviously that is during the time where a husband tried to poison his wife, and it kind of goes off what I had said, like with the spiritual realm, right? And obviously what happens when we die into anything physical, right? Meaning it's not solid, liquid, and or gas. So because of that, it's able to not controlled by solid, liquid, and gas, right? So obviously, the spiritual realms weigh on your heart, right? And obviously people get confused by that. Well, what do you mean? Yeah, you can't actually physically see your heart beating right now, but it's beating, right? If it wasn't beating, I wouldn't be talking to you guys, right? So obviously you also can't see the spiritual heart, right? Spiritual forces can see the spiritual hearts. And then the spiritual forces are in the room, right? When they're doing their, what do they call it? There's a word for it, not dialect. Verdict, no, but it's whenever they're talking amongst each other. Yeah, you guys get the point though, right? It's just, right, magic, right, is going on in the room, right? Sure, it's not magic, guys. So yes, honestly as well, that kind of goes with what I had said, because he's like, well, you don't have this evidence, and you don't have the evidence of the capsules, right? And you don't have the evidence of where he discarded. Well, and actually, whenever I heard that, I was actually really surprised. They might have left it out, but honestly, like what, for example, whenever he said, oh, I have all this extra, right, scrap metal, right, because he, did like a soundproofing or something in some kind of like chiropractor office. And it's like, oh, like I wonder why they didn't like follow the street cameras, right, from that day and kind of just see like where he may have went to dispose of that. But like I said, even without that, right, it's just magically, right, that the thought and the realization of you did this, right, it just magically happened. No, guys, it doesn't just magically happen, right? So that was kind of crazy, because also it's been a good almost 2 years. I think I did watch one in last year, but other than that, the one before that was Alyssa Burkett, right, and Andrew Beard, right? And also as well with that, I'll play it on my my laptop here, but what I was the example of what I'm trying to get at whenever I say, if you don't respond right with like a really calm, peaceful, like I'm at peace, right, tone, right, then again they go to you're a being of torment, right? No, just relax, right? Again, there needs to be a balance. You can't just relax with everything throughout life. If that was the case, nobody would ever do anything super productive, right? It's like, oh, just, everything is just temporary. As soon as something happens, just forget about it. No, okay? No, make peace with it, move on. No, okay? That's no way to live your life, honestly. So those people are actually on the extreme end, who are like that. So I'll go ahead and play that. And then also the night agent also had another example, and I'll go ahead and play that. It's like, let me guess, you don't know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Right, play the mentally incompetent. So yeah, I kind of thought that was crazy. But anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead and get going. I did also get my milk this morning, so I'm up at 2,706, which is only 300 left until I'm officially at $1 off a gallon of gas, guys. Oh my god. So anyhow, guys, let me go ahead and get out my blanket out here, and then whenever I come back in, I'll play those, and then I will officially watch the officially Francesca girl today. I might honestly not watch it though, because it's just her going over all of them. So, and she seems to do it kind of fast, from the first 10 minutes that I saw. So honestly, I'll probably just skip out honestly on that one, but I'll definitely watch another one of her videos this afternoon here. So anyhow, guys, like I said, I'll officially go ahead and get going, get my picnic rolling, and then I'll play all of that, and it'll just be a nice little Sunday slow day, because tomorrow, honestly, I will officially go ahead and go for a run again. So got to keep up, right, with my mileage, right? So I'll do probably a 3-mile run tomorrow, and then I just have Friday, and then my work Friday, and then honestly, it does look like the weather is going to be kind of crummy, but I have something fun planned, right, for yeah, something fun planned, and we'll see it at the time. So yeah, anyhow, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl list here. Actually, just to make sure I got that. Perfect. So anyhow, guys, coming to you guys today now. obviously you have to work your way up, you know, like I said, with the red apples, right, making certain things more exciting, right, and spend more time on certain things. So obviously you have to start somewhere, right, which is going in the progression of the colors of the sun, right? So everybody knows, right, when you're at McDonald's or whatever and you see coloring pictures, right, that kids have done, usually the sun is red, orange, or yellow. There we go, that's better. Anyhow, guys, so the sun is either red, orange, or yellow. So yes, that's obviously what you have to do here, right? You have to start with working your way up on the, you know, the sun has been out a lot recently. Obviously, it's not going to go behind, and 40s should be out behind the clouds, and 40s should be out of here very, very soon, right? So yeah, it's just a nice little transition phase where you start with red, orange, and yellow, and you make the orange actually about cheese this time, right? So not peaches, you know, in that final week, right? Now, not all the time can you do just 3 days and 3 colors, right? Like sometimes you have to go a while, right? Maybe you're hoping for a vacation, right? Like me, right? This year, right? So yeah, you have to do that kind of stuff. So anyhow, guys, and this is a good time to, you know, the hype is come and gone, and or has come and gone, and you have to make it. It's come and gone, right? Because it's not actually gone yet, because the Georgia peaches are still not here. So yeah, nice little twist, honestly. So does that mean tomorrow's gonna be red, right? Maybe, right? And then I'll do like a yellow sun, right? Because I already did Gone Bananas. Who knows? Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, guys, it's officially now 12:30, and I haven't found that segment here in the Night Agent, so I'll probably just end that for today, and then I'll officially go ahead and get going, and I will talk to everyone tomorrow. Obviously, as well, there might be a short tonight, honestly, once I find the other half, because I already found the rain, so I remembered, actually, the episode name right then and there. So, and I couldn't find it in the first 3 episodes of Night Agent, but I'm pretty sure it was. So I'll just have to, you know, figure that out later on tonight, and then make it into a short, right? So a Saturday second half short, you could call it, or Sunday second half short, right? And then tomorrow, Graham is going to get groceries around, so she's going to do an order tonight. So then tomorrow I'll have to do that, and then I'll probably do my run after that. So maybe no picnic tomorrow, but you guys already know because I spoiled it. So that's why I have a really cool header for title for today's video. So anyhow, yeah, and then maybe Tuesday we'll put out my trail camera again. Maybe not, honestly, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, and then honestly, one day this week I will do something fun. Obviously, as far as like practicing paddleboarding and snorkeling from the paddleboard, right, and all of that. So yeah, I'm definitely really happy and excited to do all that with you guys. So yeah, anyhow, I'll officially end for today's film, and I'll talk to everyone tomorrow, and I might do a brief little recap of what I've done since then, because there might be a lot more perfecting my list, so there might not be too much given away. Other than I did some Florida, or wait, South Carolina? Wait, Georgia. No, I think it's Georgia research. Anyhow, guys, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.